climate change in relation to the mycotoxin issue. Certainly, as mycotoxins are produced by fungi, and fungi actually are moving towards the poles at a velocity of about 5 kilometers per year, such as other pests and other pathogens, clearly there will be quite an impact of climate change in relation to the occurrence of mycotoxins in the food chain. And this issue is further exacerbated through the extreme weather conditions and weather events which are taking place these days. One example is actually the maize scandal, which happened a few years ago in Serbia, where an unprecedented high level of aflatoxin was discovered back in 2013 as a result of unprecedented low precipitation on the one hand and extremely high temperatures on the other hand, which actually favored the production of Aspergillus flavus, and as a result extremely high levels of aflatoxin B1, which is a very carcinogenic substance, actually one of the most carcinogenic and mutagenic substances we know of, was found in maize. And as a result of that, since aflatoxin B1 is also metabolized in the cow to aflatoxin M1, this maize scandal also turned into a milk scandal. So there was also a carcinogen, then aflatoxin M1 in the milk. So this is just the beginning of the story, so there will be more to come. We have to expect the unexpected. There is new emerging mycotoxins, such as mast mycotoxins, which we find increasingly on the one hand, but also we have this shift of fungi, as for instance Aspergillus, which have not been seen so far in Middle Europe, are moving from North Africa to South Europe, southern parts of Europe, and also to middle parts of Europe. This issue is even more promoted, so to speak, through insects, as insects also moving towards the north. An example is the European corn borer, where we see this insect also moving towards the north, causing insect damage. And actually, since these insects carry the inoculum, carry the fungus on the body, on their back, so to speak, they are even more efficient in infecting the grain, for instance maize cobs, which actually makes the issue of mycotoxins, for instance, in relation to Formonicin occurrence, also more pronounced. So that is another aspect to be considered. Next to the shift of pests and pathogens is also this shift of insects, and these extreme and unprecedented weather events also means for analytical chemists that we also have to do the entire spectrum of mycotoxin to be included in our risk analysis, in our analytical measurements, so that we can brace ourselves for potential food crisis to come. Yeah, certainly Turkey is a very affected country in relation to mycotoxin occurrence, and as a result of mycotoxin which can occur in the food chain, as it has subtropical areas which favor the production of fungi such as Aspergillus. There is in fact about 33% of all the rapid alert systems for feed and food, which has been established by the European Union as an early warning system for potential contaminants occurring in our food. This 33% actually is a result of contaminations of products imported from Turkey to the European Union, mainly actually as a result of Aspergillus, or to be more precise, of aflatoxin B1 in dried fruit, but also as a result of aflatoxin A, and also aflatoxin B1 in cereals. So that's definitely something which we have to be aware of that this issue is there, and this potential issue can also be further exacerbated through climate change.